Alright, so in the last video we have seen how to process the input. So that was it. So in the last video I made a slight mistake. So in this part from here to here, instead of the variables x, y, I have accidentally written ij. So it's just a mismatch of variables right now. So okay, so let's proceed into the display part. So let's start writing the function. So basically what we are going to do here is we are going to print the matrix for now, and then we'll add extra aesthetic parts later. So I have made a two-dimensional array. I have made a nested loop and just printing the 2D matrix here. That's it. So I'm also going to print a new line after each row to make things look tidy. And also I'm going to print a new line before this function starts. Alright, so that should be it. So in the earlier program, before the main, what we did was we took input and that's it. So now we are going to take the input and we are going to print what is the condition of the matrix. Alright, so and also we need to print it once after the board has reset, so I'm going to add a display here also. Alright, dis. Alright, so let's run it. Okay, here it is. So initially it's all blank, everything is 0, that's why we are not seeing anything on the screen. So I'm going to press 1 right now. So as you can see, the bottom left box got X'd. So I'm going to press all the numbers from 1 to 9 right now consecutively. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So as you can see, all the boxes got highlighted right now, and our input processing method is working fine. Okay, so that's great. So right now there's a few more things that we really need to do. So one of them would be to add crosses, like the crosses on there, because this thing looks a bit congested, and in the initial stages we had no idea when the board was present or not, because everything was blank. So let's take care of that. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to use the extended ASCII characters. Now to see what they are, let's start by printing all the entire ASCII characters. So I'm going to take a fresh program and I'm going to use loop to print all the ASCII characters with their so I'm going to print all the ASCII characters with their ASCII number. So let's see. Right. Alright, so okay, so I need to put a new line before that. After each, I need to add a new line after each time I printed. Alright, so right now we got it. So as you can see here, initial characters are not that interesting, but when we go towards the end of the ASCII characters, so here we can see something interesting. So as you can see, 179 is a vertical line. We can use that for to draw a grid. 197 is the plus kind of thing. We can use it for the intersecting part of the grid, and 196 is a horizontal line, so we can use these three characters to form our grid. So let's just note that down. So the first one, 196. So 196 is horizontal line. So what's next? 197 is the cross piece. 197, and the vertical line was 179 here. So 179 is the vertical. Alright, so let's take this to our loop part and let's add this. Okay, so I'm going to paste these things here. So what we need to do is right now is now there's no right or wrong way to do this, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the inner loop here. I'm going no, wait. This will be a tough one. Okay, you know what, I'm going to get rid of the loops entirely because this would be far more easier if I just use printf for it. Okay, so printf %c, so this would be our first character, and then we would need the vertical line here, and then this would be our second character, and this would be the vertical line, and then this would be the third character. So the first character was mat something, then it was the vertical line, so that is 179, then it is, I'm going to copy this here, this one, and then it is 179 again, and then it is this one. Alright, so what we can, okay, so this one is done. So this is 0, this is 1, so this is 0, this is 2, this is 0, actually 0 0 0 1, and this is 0 and 2. Alright, so printed the first line. So in the second line we need to do something like this only. So here instead of blank space we need a horizontal line everywhere. Alright, so this would be a bit tricky to do. Okay, you know what, first let's get this part figured out. Okay, first let's just print all the horizontal parts and then we will deal with the vertical ones. Alright, so let's see what I'm getting out here. I'm going to run it once. Okay, I missed out the best new line after each. Okay, so okay, so we got this. So our vertical lines has been done. So if I propagate it, it will kind of end up like this. So I need the horizontal lines too. So let's add the first horizontal set of lines in after the first row. Alright, so I might need to see this thing. Okay, I'm going to just copy this just to have a look at what's going on. So there is one character here, there are three characters, so I need to put three horizontal lines there. So I'm going to put three horizontal lines, 1 2 and 3. So three horizontal lines should be there, so that would be 196 comma 196 comma 196. Alright, so I have added three horizontal lines, then I need a cross there, so the cross would be 197, and this pattern would continue a few more times, so that would be 2 more times, and there won't be any cross at the end. So that's it. And I need to figure out how many characters am I printing. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. So 1 2 3 4 5, and now I got it 10 and 11. So let's print it and see what I'm getting. Okay, I need to delete this. Okay, so I don't. Okay, so as you can see here, I think we have done something wrong. I think we have added 1 extra character, so let's get rid of it. Or we could just add a space here. I think this should work. Yep, so that is fine now. Alright, so as you can see, I have figured out the top part, so I just need to copy this once more. And there you go, the grid should be perfect right now. Yes, and I have got it. So I'm going to populate it, and this 9th one. So I'm getting the good profile grid. So what's left? I need to check if this thing is working or not. So I need to add the checking functionality. Alright, so let's go into the main loop, and so after the input and the display, I need to see if the player has won or anything. So int stat equal to what was status. So let's see what was the status returning. Okay, so it is going to return if it is going to return 1 or 2 if player 1 or 2 has won. So if stat equals 1 or stat equals 2, so it means that any of the player has won. So then that would be I would print that message, printf, and percentage player percentage d has won, and that would be stat. Okay, and I need to break. So I need to break out of this loop after any of the players has won. So printf game over. Alright, so let's try. Let's see if it can detect if a player has won or not. Okay, I think I need to close this before I run it. Alright, so there you go. Now let's try. So I'm going to place an X there. Dot here. Okay, so player has won. Player 1 has won actually, so that's nice. So it has detected that the player 1 has won. Great. So now I'm going to deal with player 2. Alright, so now I'm going to deal with now let's try the same thing once with player 2 just to make sure everything is working fine. Alright, so 9 4. Okay, so player 2 has won, so it's still detecting it. Alright, nice. So our game can check if any of the players has won. So it also should check if there is a draw or not. So if stat equals, so it will the function status will return -1 if it is a draw. So if it is -1, it should print a message, right? So I'm just going to copy this code over and just write here draw and a \. All right, so right now let's try it again. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. I'm sorry, I accidentally closed the program, so let's try again. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Oh, I'm sorry, player 1 won. Okay, nice. So let's try to make sure that no one wins this time. Okay, so it is a draw. Alright, so that's also detecting. Great. So the basic program has been done right now, so this is pretty good. So in the next session we'll just optimize the display program part a bit, and that's it for now.